Now, this might be a sneak preview of... Oh, hey. Which one is that? I can't... Oh, there's... Okay, hold on. That's Farosh. This might be a sneak preview of the full version of this, because assuming... I've got a bunch of, like, quest stuff happening. Let's jump into that cave, because I don't want to fight any of these fellows. I'm collecting orbs again, and you collect orbs in the previous game. And I bet those orbs connect to this area here. Perhaps not. I don't know. I didn't do much with this last time I played this game. This is East Gerudo Ruins Cave. Though the names matter way less than I would have expected before getting another 200 hours into this game. That just goes all the way around. Oh, this is going to be an episode that's going to be hard to look at. You see, I have this, as established, I have this running through a capture card to my television. But then also I can see the display on the computer screen, and usually, for the sake of talking into the microphone correctly, I'm staring at the computer screen's version of events. But the colors look better on my television. This is a television I've been thinking about getting rid of. I have a spare flat panel television. We can open that up in a minute. I have a spare flat panel television that I've had. Oh no. Bye bye bye. Since I bought a larger television 2 Christmases ago at a Walmart. That's on the room in the other room there. And so this is kind of the remainder. And someday I'm going to finish this project and I'm going to have no reason to keep this television in my little desk area. In fact, I would like to replace it with something. Several things. I started gesturing. This is what happens when you record and you're not somebody that's used to recording. And you're not used to not being seen visibly as you talk to somebody. But I started gesturing. I'm gonna get sucked up by the, No, I continue to not get sucked up. That's good. I started trying to gesture towards the different parts of my desk setup. But instead I will try and convey to you, the viewer, what my desk situation looks like. I am facing a south-facing wall. I am facing south, looking at a wall. I believe south. I'm not gonna pull out a compass to check. I am primarily looking at an IKEA desk, the kind of which you can pay a lot of extra money to have a motor that'll raise and lower it as you feel necessary. But raising it and lowering it requires a lot of upkeep, and it requires you to have good cable management that I do not have. I had just unplugged my computer earlier today to clean it with a can of compressed air. In doing that, I remembered that, boy, I do not emphasize cable management enough. But that's here, directly in front of me. On this desk is the computer tower that I hate. It was the one that Logical Increments recommended. Oh. This computer was built out of Logical Increments a decade ago. I don't even know if that's a reputable source for PC builds at this point, but it's been some time. Longer than a decade. No, probably about a decade. The case is terrible. The computer is a piece of equipment that I've kept up through maintenance over the years and replacing parts over the years. But the only relevant to this conversation is that case is so bad. Oh, no, no, no. I knew this was gonna happen. The case is bad. It rattles. It's rattled since day one. Truly despise this case. Oh god, no. I thought I was gonna be clever. Viewer, don't ever assume you can be clever. Or you'll be like me. There we go. Oh my god, this guy sucks to fight. Next to the, tower that I hate that rattles is a monitor. It's a 1080p monitor. It's perfectly fine. I don't find myself feeling like the person that's gonna need to ever change that. You can simply game at 1080p, it's fine. Anterior to that is a... what is this? Roller Coaster Tycoon 2 desk mat that I got from Fangamer that rules. It's very good. On top of that is a Keychron mechanical keyboard. I was just bonding with a coworker over mechanical keyboards recently. Do I want that? Sure. It's not a very, like, fancy mechanical keyboard, but I like it quite a bit. And also this Blue Yeti microphone that I'm talking to you fine people via. Anyway, the furniture situation, we're getting too far flung here. To the left of the desk is a filing cabinet on wheels that I use as drawers. To the right of this desk is a weird wooden table with foldable, oh, what are those called? Are they called eaves if it's that situation? Unclear. Foldable sides that go up and down. On that desk, I mostly use it to paint, but also right now is a television, which was previously my daily driver television, and is now the spare television. It is through that I have routed my Nintendo Switch through a capture card too, so I could turn my neck and look at that television while I play the video game, and the color balance there is so much nicer. Like, you, the YouTube viewer, are watching... Oh boy, that feels like I missed a part. I feel like I missed something here. Let's go... Oh, I'm gonna have to think and talk at the same time. This is impossible. You, the YouTube viewer, are seeing what is probably, like, closest to what the game is actually putting out, but it's so much more parsable if I turn to my right. The darks are darker by a lot. It looks good on my television. And you, the noble viewer, don't necessarily get to see that. Now, is that what I was... Yeah, that is, because there's that chest is open, so I did go all the way around. I didn't think I had. In the future, after I get this project done, and I no longer have to have an end bucket for the signal to go, I'm going to get rid of that, and I'm going to put a CRT there, because I bought a Mr. Pi in the months since I've recorded one of these, and I would love to talk about that, but I can't. I'm not allowed. The episode's over, so you have to wait till tomorrow to see if I remember what a Mr. Pi is. Good night.